Sometimes when the Lord blesses you, you don't really get a chance to see until it manifests at some time in the future of how great the blessing was. When I bought this property in October 2007, I knew it was a blessing from God for me to get this property. But now I'm shooting this video because through the beauty of this property, I can now see in the springtime how really beautiful it is and how rich this ground is here, and how blessed I've been in being able to plant things and grow things. The home was purchased from a lady who was a florist, so she had plenty stuff here planted already, but the property was missing something. So as I shoot this video, I'm going to attempt to show all the things that I placed here. The property had over 100 trees on it already. Live oak, red oak, white oak, pine trees. But I've attempted to enrich the property with some better things that I can use. So as I make this video, I'm showing the azaleas, which are in bloom in the spring down here, and they are very beautiful. My only regret is that they can stay beautiful all year. When the flowers disappear, this thing turns into all greenery. You can just about pick any view or any angle in this yard and get a beautiful landscape picture of how beautiful it is. I'm right under 4 acres here, and this land is longer and bigger than the square block where I lived in Detroit. So I've got the space to do just about anything I wanted to do land-wise. Some of these trees on this property are over 100 years old. Some are younger. There's dogwood also, and some trees that I really don't even know the name of them. But there's plenty stuff here that amazes me. I'm going to shoot this picture right now that has flowers on it in the wintertime. They look like roses to me, but I don't really know what they call it. But this tree here has flowers in the wintertime. The azaleas come out in the spring. Almost every tree here in Thomas County has flowers before they have leaves. These white flowers here are on a dogwood tree. There are some dogwood trees that have pink flowers. This tree here that I'm shooting in the distance, I don't really know what it's called, but it has red leaves on it like maple trees in Detroit. I live on a dirt road, but as I'm shooting this video, you'll probably see cars flying by. The main road in front of my house, the speed limit is 65. That's 84 east and west in Thomas County, Georgia. The house on the property is a 3-bedroom ranch, country home. Has some great things about it. It has an office attached to it. It has a sunken dining room 3 steps down with enough room for a table to seat 12. The land in the distance, my closest neighbor's house is a half a mile away, and he has 200 acres. Four minutes of this video. I think YouTube is 10 minutes limit. This is me building an enclosure for my jacuzzi, since in Detroit it was inside, but down here I got it outside. Most of my friends probably wouldn't believe me driving a Chevy pickup down here. When I was in Detroit, I was forward all the way. I'm still forward all the way, but I had to get something that ran off of gas to hold me over for a while because diesel fuel is so expensive here. As I'm walking toward the back of the property, you see there's azaleas everywhere. And the house has a 2.5 car garage on the property. But when I was in Detroit, I had a shop, and this county down here where I live doesn't allow you to put a shop on your property unless you live in the city. They only want one business in the county, and that's agriculture. There's a few little sweet potatoes that I planted yesterday, April the 15th, tax day. I'm walking toward the back of the property. This little display right here I set up myself. There's wine barrel, some milk jugs, and I planted strawberries here and yellow marigolds and a couple of perennial plants that I don't know the name of. Right here I have some stumps, and I got the disc that you harrow the ground up with off of the tractor, made into flower pots. Has perennial flowers in it that come up every year. I planted 3 pear trees, 2 peach trees, 1 plum tree, yellow plum, 1 pecan tree, 3 black walnut trees, a satsuma orange tree, a tangerine tree, a lemon tree, and a kumquat tree, and all kind of vegetables and fruit. I'm so far south in Georgia, I'm in the North Florida growing area, so citrus fruit grow here real good. I planted about 40 grapefruit trees. I love pink grapefruits, and some other fruit that I've never seen in Detroit that are down here. There's a grapefruit down here that's big as a soccer ball. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, as palomito or palomento, but it's a huge fruit. The main problem on this property with nuts and fruits is, with all these trees, there are a lot of squirrels, and they try to destroy fruit. For instance, the pear tree, I would come outside last year, be pears on the ground with 1 bite out of it. So destructive are squirrels. But I thank God for this beautiful piece of property and all that it entails for me. Even got a swing in the trees. I can get out here and sit up like an old man under the tree. But God has blessed me with this property. It is my intention. This right here is a 1949 Ford tractor. I'm restoring it right now. But it's kind of hard to do the restoration work that I did in Detroit because I don't have a shop down here. So everything is done outside. I love the God that I serve, and I believe that He's able to open doors where there seem to be doors closed. I thank Him for this beautiful piece of property, and I look forward to many, many years of enjoyment here. And all the ground bringing forth 100-fold. In the name of Jesus, I thank you for this opportunity to make this video.